It's July 20th, 2020, and I just had 3 real quick tips for everybody who has a small account who's day trading that should help them out if they're just starting out learning. One is to always put stop losses in on your trades. I always do, just in case. You buy a bunch of shares of something and it goes sideways, it starts going down in value really quickly. You can always, your broker will automatically sell at a certain price, so that way you won't lose, hundreds of dollars, really, or lose half your account or more, in seconds. Personally, I always try to, decide before I even buy the stock, what's the most I'm willing to lose on that particular trade, no matter what. So that way, my emotions don't come into it, and I can, basically, I know ahead of time, I know what I'm willing to, what I could lose and what I can profit on it, risk, reward. Another key tip is definitely you need a watch list. I use a Stockmaster app, and it's basically it lets me know anytime a stock goes up or down, 5 or 10%, and anytime I have a set price, if it goes underneath that price, it'll automatically alert me, send me a message. And there's probably something that has helped me make a lot of money, day trading, because, timing is everything, and being on top of it, and you got an app sitting there alerting. You don't have to sit there and watch the stock 24/7. But yeah, the Stockmaster app is the one I use, and I would highly recommend it to anybody. Also, number 3 is a big one. Let your winners run. Always make sure if your stock's going in the right direction. I know it's nice to take profits, and I'm not saying don't take profits, but I wouldn't just go ahead and, sell out completely. Just let and see how far it'll run. If it's continuously going up in price, then you can always put a stop limit behind it to where you've got so much profit locked in, and as it goes up higher, you can keep on changing it as you need to. But me personally, these things right here has helped me make. I went up 4% on my account last week just by following these simple steps and using an app that has a watch list and has alerts already in it. And basically I know that every week that I can count on it. Anytime, it'll send me a message on my phone. It'll start ringing, and I'll know that I can make a quick 5 or 10% on a stock if the price falls to where I'd like it to. Personally, last week I didn't do a whole lot of day trading, but I did some, and I made money on overstock.com, ticker symbol OSTK. I think every time it fell below $45, I bought in, and I would just wait for it to go back up later that day, or because it's very volatile, and it's something. It's a stock that I personally believe it's right now is a very good time to to invest in or day trade. I day trade it because I like to get my money back the same day. then I can reinvest it in whatever else, whatever else I personally feel is the best investment the next day. And the other stock is ticker symbol IBIO. It's up 30% today pre-market. I made a little bit of a profit this morning off of it in pre-market. Basically that stock's up over 1,200% on the year, and is continuing, or year to date, excuse me, and it just continues to rise. And it's always been a winning stock for me personally, and anytime it comes back in value a little bit, I always buy, because it just seems like it's just headed, it just keeps going higher and higher, especially with it has more and more good news come out about it, every other day, about making COVID-19 vaccines. It's working on 2 currently. I'm probably going to try to day trade it all week, see what I can make on it. It's been a very hot stock, and I think it's one of the top 10 traded on Robinhood and a bunch of other apps. I personally use Charles Schwab, but anyways, just my thing is, just find you a couple of good stocks that you can study and watch, and it can help you. You can just with 1 or 2 stocks, you can be able to grow your account, 5-10% or more every week. With the way the stock market is right now, it's going to be really easy. If you just sit and wait, and you learn a stock, and you learn their patterns, you learn how to judge, what's the correct value of what it's worth. And then when it goes up too high, or you sell. When it goes down too low, you buy. Pretty simple. Especially if you find some good companies that are just continuing to go up. Especially like I said, the 2 that I picked for this week and last week. And another good stock is Dynavax. It's up, I think, 12% today. It too is another company working on a COVID-19 vaccine. But personally, I'm more into overstock.com and IBIO, which is probably, in my opinion, the hottest stock out right now. And there's no telling, how much upside it's got. It's probably going to go, I don't know. No, there's no telling how high. It's up over $5 this morning. It might go to 10 in another month. Who knows? But I just know, as long as it's got the volatility, going up like it is, then I'm definitely going to day trade it. And the main thing is consistency. Just continuing to make profits every day. And if you got a stop loss put in, you just sell. Even if even good stocks like these, are going to go down. And if they go down too far, I'll just take the loss that day and just live to fight another day. I mean, it's basically doing something that works over and over again. Compound interest, is definitely adds up. And I think last week I made, right at $40, but I didn't do a whole lot of trading. I was busy with a lot of other stuff. Could have made a lot more than that. But the main thing is just to consistently, study, look for good stocks. Keep your make sure that you have a stop loss every time, and where you're going to get out at, and have a plan before you even start. That's a big key to making money. Not letting your emotions decide when to get in and when to get out, or basically you're not going to make a lot of money. You know, basically you got to go by the numbers, everything. But like I said, once again, 3 things that really help. You always have a stop loss. Cut your losses quickly. Get a good app that has a watch list and can make alerts for you, like Stock Master apps, the one I personally used, and I highly recommend it. And third, let your winners run. I know it's nice to take profits, early, but the best thing you can do is just leave them alone, let them go so high, and then just put a stop loss in behind it, so you're guaranteed to get so much profit. All right, well, thank you all for watching my video. If you like my video, please hit the like button and leave a comment below. If you have any questions, I will respond and give you the best advice I can. Thank you all for watching my video.